Okay, people, greetings and welcome again to my channel. And stay here because this is a really special video, because we are going to talk about the can rune and his relation with lots of words, because the rune can has lots of meaning. It's one of the most special runes out there and has meanings like spirit, power, fire, as we are going to see right now. Can rune is written like you can see in there. It looks like a little mouth. You can write it like from left to right, right to the left. And we got in English a word that comes from that rune, that same rune, and it's the word can. Because when I say I can, I say I have the power, I have the fire, because we are going to see that power and fire is related, that word. So, as men, you can say, I got the power for doing this. You can sense that phrase in there. I got the power. I can do it. I got the fire. And can was a denominative noun also, because many leaders of ancient civilizations were called Khan. That I'm going to prove that Genghis Khan was in fact a white guy, because there are lots of images of him and different Khans in the ancient empire of Tartaria and what we call like Scythian Empire, or the Rus Empire, because it was an Slavic civilization, and I proved too that Slavic civilization was present in ancient America. Curiously, I really proved it in two videos that I made. White Indians in America, ancient white Indians in America, and also the findings of Hyperborea that I proved with lots of maps of the 16th century. Whatever. We are going to see that we got the word spirit that has relation with the can rune. Because, well, we got a stone that is called pyrite. Pyrite is a stone that can give you the power for making fire. If you crush two pyrites between them, you can make fire with that. And the ancient people knew that, so they call it pyrite. Because there is a word in ancient Greek that is pure. Pure, from here we got the word purpose, or the word pure. Pure. Because pure, the fire was considered the purest element out there. And pure, in fact, means fire in ancient Greek. We have just the common interchange of the two palatals, the P, that the P is in fact a tenuis, because it's the strong consonant of the group of the labials, and the F is an aspirant, but is also from the group of the labials. So we got P, F, 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 labials, because you pronounce that with the labial organ. And from here we got the word also purpose, because as I say, I want something, I can something, I have my purpose, I have my fire, a man with purpose is a man that have fire. And we got power also. Well, power is really similar to the word pure, and more similar to the word in German Feuer. Feuer, power, poder in Spanish. So we see that fire is an element that is related with the masculine, with a purpose. Because a man without purpose is not a man. Not being a man. You got to have a purpose. And people that has sexual energy, that can and balanced sexual energy, equilibrated sexual energy, has motivation and have and want to do things. And I'm proving all this with just linguistics. We got epispeudo. Epispeudo is in Greek urge. I'm urging something. And is similar to the word puedo in Spanish. Speudo, puedo, no, epispeudo. Because when you want something, you are going to do whatever you can, because puedo is can in Spanish. And we got again for in here. Fire, for, feuer, pure. Again, the f. Interchange, common interchange. Go see the laws of Grimm. Grimm was a German philologist that discovered that the consonants and the vocals used to change by different laws, by different rules. We got for. When you strike for, it's because you got a purpose. For purpose, for, no? For. We got in German the word Macht. And Macht is similar to the word magician. No? Magician were in fact the Scythian people that used to wear those hats, as I talk in the video of the white Indians in America. They used to have the hats that looks like the magicians of the movies, or Harry Potter, of Dumbledore, that were like long and have like that kind of form, you know. And those people were Scythians. Scythians used to wear those hats, and were in fact Slavic people that were living in China, in India, as I'm going to prove. They also used to live in China. Why I'm doing all this? Because history is yeah, they really lied to us. I'm not going to say who and why, but people is starting to notice it. People starting to notice who they are. I don't have to do this work right now. I'm doing a good work here, explaining to you who were the magicians, why they are using all those movies that gaining so much money, like Harry Potter, and telling us that it's all fiction, but there is history in our blood, there is present, and they are just manipulating us and trying to make us believe that it's all a fiction, but it's in fact really real. Magician, well, the Slavic people that used to live in East Asia and in the zone of India, and were the people that in part used to talk Sanskrit, Vedic Sanskrit. That is one of the best languages of the world. And we got in Russian, especially, the word Magushestvo. Magushestvo, that is power, means power. Again, we got Macht, Magu, magician. In Greek, we have the word magoi, that is the person who interprets dreams. So, there is no fiction here. We are talking about something that is in our history and in our blood. No? And mag is a root that is present in a lot of languages. No? Magister. Magister is related with the word magician and with the word mantra. Mantra were the words of power. We got also the word psyche. Psyche, well, that first letter in that is a Greek letter and is pronounced like ps, 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 the psisis. No? Psyche, psyche. That letter, I'm not going to explain always how the words are pronounced. This is for advanced people that want to go deeper in this language thing. The X, what you see like an X, in fact is a K. K is a K with an aspirant. And we cap the word psychis, psychis from Greek. Psyche. Also, this is all related with the rune, the can rune, no? Because breath is related also with fire, and soul, and psyche, and power, and magushestva. We got psyche, and we got also in Sanskrit asman. Asman means breath. And asman is really similar to the word in Spanish alma. Alma is soul. No? Your soul is your alma, tu alma. So we got also the illness that is called asthma. Asthma is related with the alma and the breath. I used to suffer from asthma because I was really traumatized. I'm still, in some aspects, I am a traumatized young child. And when you have asthma, you cannot breathe. It's an emotional illness. It's related with the soul. The soul is related with the trauma. This is really funny because we got the word fere in ancient Greek, and it means come. He said, come on. When you say come on, you're going to find in those ancient Greek texts that fere is like, come on, vamos, sé sincero, come on, be honest. Sorry if I change the language. Fare is farra. Fare is, fair in English. That was used for the siren people, like a good travel, a good journey, a good fare, say. And it comes from the word farra of Old Norse. Farra means journey. And interestingly, we got in informal Spanish the word farra, that means I'm going to party, me voy de fiesta, me voy de farra. I'm going to an adventure, you know, because the party is like I'm going to drink and be with women and all those degenerate customs from here, and it's like an adventure. So it's really interesting because even with informal languages, we are seeing that we are using the words of ancient people, of Nordic people, because there are a lot of Nordic people in Spain. People from Spain come from Swedish, from Swedish people, the Visigoths, the Goths, and I have ancestors from there, and a lot of people of German ascendants are in Argentina. I am from Argentina. Hubris. Well, here we got the who that is pronounced with an aspirant and is who, hubris in Greek, and means insolence. Ancient Greek language is related with German language, modern German language, and also Old Norse. We have all relations between us. Maybe you speak Spanish, maybe you speak Italian, maybe you are from Russia and you are seeing this video, but we are really close to each other. Hubris is really similar to übrigens. Übrigens is in German incidentally. So when you are insolent, you are incident. Look at, because we got the incident and insolence. They are syllables. They are syllables that sound the same but are grammatically different, morphologically different. So look at the similarity in here from hubris of the Greek and übrigens German. Manhano, que that word in there is like th, manhano. Manhano is a dental, the dental T tenuis with an, of course there is an aspirant in there. Knowledge, it's really interesting too, because we got the word manzana in Spanish that comes from manzano, because Spanish peoples are really Catholic and Christian people. I am against Christianity and all those Abrahamic religions like Islam, because those were created by the people that is in power today, and I'm gonna talk about them. We got manzano, that is knowledge, and manzana, that means apple in Spanish. And we got the story from Genesis that talks about the apple of knowledge. So we got manzana that comes from here, from this history. Bueno, we got here the word estes. Estes means clothes in ancient Greek. And from here we got the word style, style, aesthetic, estética in Spanish. The S in English is the S it's the same, but you don't pronounce the E, so there is just an S. You don't write the E, so there is just an S, but it sounds phonetically the same. So estes is the root of many words, and in ancient Greek means clothes. We got style, aesthetica, stylish. Proseus mean from you. Seu is similar to the Spanish word sus, or the Portuguese word seu. Ese es seu celular in Portuguese. I think if you know many languages, you are going to be amazed with this video, because it's more enjoyable when you know more languages, because it's difficult. But if you stay with me and you see more videos, you are going to start learning all those languages in an easier way. So we got proseu, that is from you. Look at the similarity from the change that is in time from pros to from, because pros is pro, fro. We got again the labial in the first letter, that is interchange from tenuis to sibilant, f. This is to an aspirant, f, because f is an aspirant labial, and is pros from. fro. Got to learn all this if you want to have fun with me. Koites is bed in ancient Greek also. And we got coitus. I know that I just let all the thing about the Rune can, but I'm doing this because I want to do this video more interesting, because many people are suffering from deficit attention today, and they need novelty for concentration. So if I am talking about one thing in one video, people is not going to see it. So we got coites. Coites is bed. And from here comes the word coitus. Coitus is when you are in bed with a person from the other sex. And we have kama, that in Sanskrit means desire. And we have the word in Spanish that is cama, that means bed. No? So coites, it's bed, means bed in Greek, and we got coitus from here, because it's related with the place where you practice sex. That sex comes from the word six, because X is six in Greek, and it's related with the alchemist principle of the triangle, the two triangles, one triangle upside down and one triangle looking up, and that is the feminine and masculine interchange. And we got six, two triangles form six forms, you know, 6 lines. And also we got kama, that means desire in Sanskrit, and it's related with the sex desire. Okay, kama is bed in Spanish. I'm repeating because it's difficult. I know it's difficult. Perides. Perides is very fearful. Des means to be fear of something, to be shy. And we got peri, that in Greek means very. Peri is very. It's the same. Again, the labials. When you know this, your language are not so different, and it's easy to be a polyglot here, especially if you know ancient languages. My preferred languages. Phainesai. Phainesai means appear. Appear. It's like a fear. You know, we interchange again. The P for the F. P, labial letters. Labial consonants. And we got phainesai, that is similar to phantom. From here, we got phantom. Phantom. That means a ghost. We got fantasma in Spanish. No? Because there are apparitions. You can say apparitions. Appearance in English of a ghost. And we got the word fan, fanático in Spanish. And fan means the person that is present all the time, you know. If you are famous, there are people that is following you and is present, and you cannot lead with peace. So, we are going to go back and explain what is this, what is the Rune can, no? Because we know that is spirit, piri, fire, pure, purpose, power, fire, poder. Yeah, those words are related, so we can say that the can rune is the word of the will, of the fire. Willpower, will fire. We got to have the will to win this war right now, because we are going to win. And I'm doing all this because I want to help my people know their past. We're going to make it. We're going to make it together. Because we have the Macht inside of us. We have the power. We are magicians. we were magnificent people before. Right now we are not awake. We are sleeping. But those magnificent people lives in our blood. And those are our ancestors. And I am awake in your blood with this video. Могущество. For those Russian people seeing this video. We got power. Magoi. People that has psychic power, you know, psyche, asman, because the air is related with the soul, because alma is similar to asman in Sanskrit. And in Russian we got the word vozdukh. Vozdukh means oxygen, air, and literally means spirit inside. So inside the air there is spirit. So when you are doing pranayama, you are bringing, prana means air and means also spirit, and yama means I think it means to get born, you know. I'm roaming there. I cannot do everything good. Well, we got. Well, this is the end of the video. I have explained the relation of all these words that phonetically and even grammatically looks the same. No, puedo, fuego, fire, pure fire, purpose. You have any doubts that the will, that the fire, that the purpose, that the spirit, that can has any relation? So I think you find this interesting. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to be doing more videos about history. I think you're going to be amazed with this content if you want. Because if you want to be awake and know and awake your blood as a white person, and if you're not white, you're also welcome, because I think our history is really interesting for the rest of the nations, and I hope those people, because the people that is in power, they don't want to we to know our past, and they are giving other nations what it was our history. Like for example, Hindu people, they really think that they were the creators of the Sanskrit language and all those amazing temples in there. But to be sincere, they cannot bring all those architecture right now. They cannot even bring their countries up alone. The same for China, you know, right now is really bad. Well, there are people that they are still using masks, you know. What is happening with the splendor of all those people? They are letting the people that is in power do all that to them, and they are saying that they created all. But we as people of our color, people of our nation, we have created, and we still are creating amazing constructions, architecture that is similar to those constructions that there are in the zone of Far Asia. And even we got here the ruins of Peru and Bolivia, that there were Scythian people living here, and I proved that in another video that I made of the white Indians. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm giving a lot of proofs that even our languages are related with each other. Sanskrit has a lot of roots that look similar than Greek and Gothic German. There are the works of Bob and many philologists of the 19th century that were proving this, that all this language, and they want to give the name of Indo-European, but in fact they were Aryans languages. So I'm going to prove in more videos that a lot of roots are similar in Sanskrit. That is, in fact, not the only language, because we got Proto-Turkish that I'm not really immersed in that, but I got a friend that told me that there are a lot of words in Proto-Turkish that has relation with a lot of other Europeans, because we weren't living just in Europe, we were in America, as I proved, in ancient times. And there was a continent named Hyperborea, Daria. And go to see those videos if you have any doubt. See you next time.